Step stretch number 1, hip flexor emphasis. I'm gonna show the slant board options first because I believe it helps you get the most out of the drill, but there's other options as well. And we're trying to really get extension of the hip in the back leg and flexion of the hip in the lead leg. But the slant boards have a couple benefits. One, let's look at the back foot. Toes elevated. So I'm getting an automatic stretch into my calf, Achilles, and it's really gonna help with kind of the push off of that back leg when walking, running. It also will help with your step-up mechanics, any sort of gait or single leg option. Now, top leg, this is gonna help elevating the heel. It's gonna drive more flexion in the hip and the knee. So, I can add some internal external rotation of the hip. I can kind of drive my hip forward and backward like this. I can add a rotation of one arm and then kind of the other arm to get into some thoracic spine or upper back mobility, and just really helps also kind of get into those, especially when I come laterally here like this, the psoas or high hip flexors. So there's really, no limit to the movement you can do here. Adding some movement is really critical here to getting the most out of the drill. And you can see when I'm positioned with the slant boards, I've got full motion, and you'll never need to be that deep when you're running or doing step up. So it just gives you that extra mobility you need for guaranteed full range of motion. Without the slant boards, again, still some great benefits there, because what I can do is I can actually come onto my toes a bit and work on just mobilizing the forefoot and the toes, ankle. I can also kind of do a little more work for the back leg. So just kind of working on getting onto the balls of the feet, the toes, doing some side to side, some actual kind of almost calf raising, if you will, and then actually just kind of working on single leg extensions, trying to get those low quads active as I kind of drive the feet to the floor and fully extend and squeeze out that quad, but also really trying to mobilize the trail leg hip flexor as well. So this is just phenomenal. Again, what I like to do anytime, these drills not only work to warm me up for this workout, but EHOH or just off-day recovery, everyday mobility drills. Anytime you have back pain, one of the best things you do is get your leg up on a box, switch sides. Really helps alleviate a lumbar spine stress, realign the pelvis, and open up the hips.